Our next staycation road trip destination takes me down memory lane. You see, I used to spend hours on this driveway trying to recreate the rim-rattling dunks of one Dominique Wilkins, the human highlight film. Michael Jordan windmill! Welcome to Atlanta! Folks, we're in Hotlanta, the ATL, home of the Georgia Peach, Coca Cola, and for 1 year now, Atlanta has enjoyed the power of Verizon 5G. Now, if speed tests were an Olympic event, I'd say Verizon takes the gold. The download speeds at Centennial Olympic Park were so fast, I forgot to pay for parking. Thank you to my teammate Kate J for making sure I'll always remember my very first parking boot. Kate, thanks for the memories. You're driving next time. Speaking of my very good friend, let's check in with the J family to see what's going down in Georgia. Hey, Kate.
Hey, Andy. The kids and I wanted to give you a warm southern welcome from Atlanta. Hey, Andy. It seems like just yesterday that you and I were on the ground here in parts of downtown and midtown when we turned up 5G. That was such a fun couple of days. In fact, I'd say it was just peachy. We're thrilled that you and the team are highlighting just some of what makes this city unique. We wish you were here in person, but are glad to have you in spirit and hope you'll come back sometime soon. Goodbye for now. What's that, George?
You got your mom some pizzas, Andy.
All right, so the camper is officially here in Georgia, virtually of course, but I see a car on the road. Is that a V-teamer inside?
Of course it is, Andy. How are you doing today?
Thank you for joining us on the Staycation Road Trip and for being our virtual tour guide. Tell us about your life at Verizon in Georgia.
I've been with Verizon 16 years. Absolutely love what I do. Currently, I'm on Ken Lane's org, a go-to-channel project manager for operations, and I'm also the BOLD operations lead for our Black originators, leaders, and doers.
Seeing what's happening around the country in our company, how does it make you feel to know that we're on the front lines of making real change when it comes to dialogue for social justice?
We've had over 100 courageous conversations in the past month, and it makes me very proud to see that we all work for a company that stands beside and behind their employees in such tough times.
Tell us about some of your volunteer work. I know your life is all about giving back.
One thing that I'm responsible for as a BOLD operations lead is making sure that we have ample volunteer opportunities on our platform. So far, year to date, we've had a chance to engage in over 20,000 volunteer hours. We believe in being mentors to our local students. We also believe in making sure that if there are opportunities to get involved with STEM and STEAM projects, we do that as well.
So Cora, if people are watching this, they're inspired to give back, where can people go to make sure that they're doing just as much as you are?
Well, I will hope that all V-teamers visit our volunteer portal and make sure to join the BOLD volunteer community. We've actually had over 50 different events where employees can engage, and we have about 4,000 members year to date. So we have another 136,000 employees to go, Andy. So yes, please join our BOLD volunteer community. We need you.
So I've got my Georgia snacks ready to go, but I was hoping, Cora, you can point me to some places that we need to visit in Atlanta.
Let me just say, next week will be my 14-year anniversary. So my husband and I absolutely love going to Bones to eat. You have to go visit Bones. They are known for their remarkable steaks that are just so delicious and yummy. You also have to try Stony Rivers outside of Atlanta. Is right there in Duluth. You talk about the best shrimp. It's a family environment, very friendly. And of course, you absolutely must go down and visit the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Atlanta Falcons, and make sure you check us out.
Good food and football. You're speaking my language, Cora. Thank you so much for your time.
Absolutely. Thank you, Andy. Have a good day.
Wherever you land on the map this summer, our network keeps us all connected. Now, our Verizon 4G LTE ensures that wherever you are, the world is at your fingertips. What if you took the power of LTE, brought it inside for broadband service in the home? For more on Verizon's LTE home internet, here's Indoor Andy. Thanks, Outdoor Me. Now, unlike my adventure-seeking alter ego, I enjoy the finer things in life, like air conditioning. That said, both of us are pumped about Verizon's LTE home internet. Starting today, Verizon will expand home access internet to customers outside the Fios and 5G home footprints. Let's go to the map. Customers in Springfield, Missouri, Savannah, Georgia, And the Tri-Cities in Tennessee, Virginia, and Kentucky will all be the first to try LTE home internet. Now, Verizon customers, for $40 a month, you get unlimited data, download speeds of 25 megabits per second with peak speeds of 50 megabits. Easy self-setup means customers can install the router on their own time. So whether it's work from home, homeschooling the kids, or binge-watching shows on the nation's most awarded network, LTE home internet is part of Verizon's commitment to make sure customers in rural parts of America have access to broadband internet service. Look for more news about LTE home internet coming soon to more cities. For now, let's send it back to Outdoor Me with more from the ATL. Now, when you're out enjoying the sights of Atlanta, there's a chance you'll run into some interesting artwork. And while every picture tells a story, local artist Jamie Cambrone paints a story that we feel is worth sharing.
My name is Jamie Cambrone and I am living in Atlanta. I am an artist, I'm an activist, and I'm a public speaker, and my work focuses on celebrating the resilience, the humanity, and the contributions of immigrants. I was actually born in Michoacan, Mexico, and when I was 7 years old, my parents made the courageous decision to uproot. I grew up undocumented and didn't really fully understand what that meant until I won third place for an art contest and was denied the $50 prize because I didn't have a social security number. I felt like I did something wrong, like something was wrong with me, like I was a failure. Being undocumented has continued to be a challenge throughout my life because there's always this uncertainty. One of the biggest fears for me is like that fear of being separated from my family. I'm currently actually a DACA recipient. It gives you, for 2 years, a work permit, so you're legally able to work. DACA opened so many doors for me and created opportunities for so many of us. I think it gave the country an opportunity to see us. So in 2017, I painted my first mural. There were all these artists that were coming from outside of my community to paint murals about my community. And I was like, oh my God, I'm right here. So instead of whining, I decided to participate in the community conversations with one of the artists that was coming to my neighborhood because I wanted to be part of the project really badly. That's how I became a muralist. A year later, I was one of the selected artists that painted murals for a project that happened in Atlanta leading up to the Super Bowl. That was basically a chance for us to show the country and the world who we are as a city and our legacy and our history of civil rights and social justice through the stories of immigrants that live in Atlanta. It's important that I take the time to have conversations with people and hear their stories. Like, who is still missing from this conversation? When one of us starts to understand the value in our lived experiences, we start to unlearn all the stories that have been fed to us about us. The more connected we are across the country, the stronger we are. I have to tell you, I claim Atlanta wherever I go. I'm super proud of my city and how it's embraced my work. The city has had my back through all of this. We're doing big things down here. And so I hope people are inspired to come and visit and check out all our beautiful, beautiful murals.
We asked Jamie to help us shine a spotlight on a deserving local business. She put the Real Mexican Vittles at the top of her list. This Atlanta taqueria represents cultural passion, selling tasty, authentic Mexican bites. So let's pay it forward with our Verizon Visa card. Now, we know the Real Mexican Vittles is taking over the kitchen at Best End Brewing tonight at 5 p.m. First 100 customers in line, tacos are on us. Check out VZ Up to Speed on Twitter for all the details. Those tacos look good. Atlanta, thank you so much for the Southern hospitality. Was that a slam dunk of a road trip or what? How about one more for the road? Windmill! Yeah! Ooh, man, I guess I didn't know my own strength. I better get out of here before Mom sees this. From human highlight reel to human blooper reel. Oh, man. My mom's gonna kill me. Oh, shoot. Uh...